Hello.
Hello, everybody. It is Jason Glatzer. We are back down in the MPN Poker Tour Lounge at the Battle of Malta. It is day 1C, but just as importantly, it is the Poker League of Nations Lady event, I believe starting now at 6 p.m., if I heard correctly. There's huge demand for this event, as there is for the main event, but huge demand. Players showing up from all around the globe. And here with us is, of course, the lovely Laura. So Laura's probably not going to be playing, but
Come on, Laura.
maybe we could get Laura to play. We could have some pressure.
We'll stake you. We'll stake you in.
Oh, you might not be able to pass that up.
Okay.
And the lovely Lena Evans, who did bag a stack on day 1A of the main event. And of course, Maureen, and maybe you can help me with the surnames. Bloechlinger, because it's very hard for me to pronounce the Swiss surnames. But very pleased to have all of you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Jason.
And many people at the MPN Poker Tour may not be familiar with the group. I am familiar. I'm even a member of your group.
Thank you for being a supporter. Our group is the world's largest ladies poker organization, and in that closed group is 99.5% women. But we do have some gentlemen members, such as yourself, who are big supporters of ladies poker, but also professionals in the poker industry, tournament directors, casino owners, poker room managers. So we do have a smattering of gentlemen, but for the most part it is ladies, because we are really there to support the ladies.
Very good. And the buy-in for this event is 110 euros. Demand is huge, as I already said. So you have a desk upstairs. Our players, do you feel the excitement for players? I did overhear a conversation with one player while I was waiting for you, so maybe you could share a little bit about that.
Tell about them.
Yeah, so that's one of our German players, Fanny Kaw. And this is actually her first live tournament ever.
Wow.
So she was really excited to come here to Malta. She came on her own, and then she found us in PLON. So she had us to talk to, and to hang out, which is also good
really
because
cool.
because we have the community spirit in PLON. It's not just about wins and losses. It's a sense of community and helping each other in the poker world.
I'm rooting for her now. I want her to
Right?
Yeah, I think it would be awesome if she could win. So when she sees this, hopefully
It's
we give her some
amazing.
more confidence. Yeah.
Yes, because she has been sort of practicing in her home area, and that's one of the initiatives we have, is that we're empowering women within these communities who maybe don't have access to a casino. We have them organize their girlfriends and play tournaments maybe in their house, just to get more comfortable. And then I think she said she plays in a bar league, which is no cost.
That's how I started.
Right, exactly. So it helps you get more familiar with the game and feel comfortable. So then eventually you can come into a card room or a casino. And then for our group, for PLON, which is PLON, which is Poker League of Nations, we support the ladies as a community, right? So emotionally, not just financially, because we also do stake women, like perhaps.
No pressure, Laura.
Right? We do stake women into events, but really the fact that a beginner, let's just say a novice player, can find our group, find support, come to an event like this all on her own, because she feels like, okay, there'll be women there that I can band with.
She said, didn't she? She was a bit scared, by all the men, but she won't be by the women, because for me, when I play ladies events, it's so relaxing. It's so nice. It's a completely different vibe to playing against a table of men. It's like just a catch up, isn't it? Like
Right.
a joke, a little giggle.
Yes,
It's hard
and
not
it's
to have a
fun.
big smile on your face walking by the ladies' tables as well, because you feel the fun that they are having, and it rubs off. I'm like, why can't every table be like a ladies' event sometimes?
Right, I mean, it is good fun, but obviously we're there and we're competing as well.
We're still gonna try.
We're going for the money. I'm going for the trophy and the title, but we're going for the grand prize. But also the fact is that we're trying to support the women to enter open events. So it's wonderful to have these ladies' events, but really we'd like to grow their confidence enough for them to join us in open events. Because that's the only way we're growing fields and prize pools, if we get more ladies to join the men.
And I imagine that varies by country, because I know, let's say in the Scandinavian countries, particularly Finland, Norway, Sweden, even Estonia, there's a lot of women from those countries that are always playing the open events. But then you go to, let's say, Southern Europe, there are some French women, Spanish women, but the percentages are so much lower. So it has to be like a challenge to reach out to people because you're a worldwide organization, so you have to reach out to people everywhere. And
Yes.
some people are already experienced veterans, some are just starting out for the first time.
Exactly, like Vanya, it's your first event.
And that's why we have the ambassador system. So not only am I one of the co-founders, but I'm also the ambassador for Switzerland. So basically I'm your key contact. So we push information out also in the local language, because a lot of the main tours are only published in English, and then we can translate into the local languages and get the ladies to come to other events. So I think that's also important. So
Yes,
it's linked.
and to follow along that same line, Maureen, we have like Ana Marquez is our ambassador. She handles the Spain subgroup, and so we have a French subgroup and a lot of different languages, because obviously we're worldwide, as you mentioned, and we want to be able to communicate with those ladies and tell them about local events, because they're not all traveling to WSOP, they're not all able to travel to Malta or Spain, but they can empower themselves in the local communities and grow it that way.
So if any women are watching out there, then they should join.
Yes, Poker League of Nations. It's a closed group on Facebook, so it's Poker League of Nations, and just press join.
Yes, and we'll
request to
accept
join.
you.
That's right. And let us know that you saw us on the MPN Network show Facebook Live, and we'll accept you immediately.
And if I understand correctly, you guys were only founded 2 years ago, and you've grown and grown. So I guess it's just been a grassroots, people like what you're doing and just want to help be a part of it. I looked at your ambassador list. You mentioned a few names. Diva is on that list too. Katie, of course. Two strong advocates of women's poker, and also the same idea, they want to encourage women to play in the open events as well. So it looks like you have quite the team in such a short period of time.
Yes, well, in actuality, we were founded only actually in last December, so it's been less than a year, and we actually didn't push it out in earnest until April of this year. So just before the WSOP, we were, between December and April, we were just a very small closed group of just girlfriends and gentlemen as well who traveled a lot for poker, and so we were sharing information within this group. But then Maureen and I realized, we really need to engage more women, so we just basically blew it open, and literally within 3 months we grew to over 3,000 members, and of course now are the world's largest, so we're really proud of that. And it just goes to show you that there is a need, and the women do want to sort of group together and feel support and as a community, because we're still only 3% of most fields, well maybe 4.5%.
Can you get hold of any statistics?
Oh
from
yes,
big events?
there are real statistics.
Can you
and
see an increase in it?
well, there is an increase, but we're actually planning on increasing it even more.
Yeah,
and
so we
talking
have
about-
our initiative for the 50th anniversary of the WSOP in 2019. So we want to send 50 PLON women to play in the WSOP. So we're doing this by having online satellites, these local satellites, leagues. So we have about 12 so far that are confirmed, and that list is growing every day. So we have Vancouver confirmed. That's a group of 40 ladies, and they're giving away 3 packages. Wow. So, I mean, the demand is there. I think they just needed our motivation
Girl
and
power,
support.
I'd say.
Yeah.
They just needed to feel of support, and I think that they feel like Maureen and I are really supportive, and what do you need, and we'll help you get more members, and we send them swag and
Just structure sheets for tournaments, how to do it yourself. It's pretty easy once you have our instruction booklet, and then you're off and running, and you can do it on your own without us, but we're always in the background to support you, or to help advertise your events.
Right, so it's about empowering the ladies and providing them with the tools, which we have done, and it's a completely volunteer organization, so we're doing the love and the passion for the sport, and our sleepless nights are benefiting all the ladies, and really, at the end, the poker community as a whole, and the culture of accepting more women and just being a bit kinder at the tables to the ladies.
I've got it. It's girl poker power.
That's it.
Yeah,
GPP. GPP. Well, that's a new
A new
hashtag.
term, yes.
You just coined a new hashtag.
Yeah, we usually use Act More Women.
Yes. So
that's our
hashtag
campaign.
more women.
One more question for you. How did you get involved with the Battle of Malta? I mean, you have your own named event. Not everybody has their own named event here, so how did that all come about?
So as we were growing our ambassador list, and so we have ambassadors all over the world, and we were reaching out to someone in Malta because, frankly, it was a place that I wanted to come personally. I knew that it was such a beautiful place, and I had always dreamt of coming here. because I like to travel to places that I haven't played yet. So we reached out, and Maureen found Jackie.
Yeah, our ambassador, Jackie Chacha.
Yes, exactly.
The
Poker Mama.
She is.
I've
I
met
live in
Poker
Malta.
Mama.
Ah, okay.
So yeah,
you know
I
her,
met
so-
Poker
Jackie
Mama.
is renowned.
Yes, and she's loved in the poker community here. So we reached out to her and said, "Hey, Jackie, how can we get involved? Because Battle of Malta looks like a fantastic organization, a great series, and now that they have a new venue and a bigger guarantee, we would love to be a part of that and bring more ladies." And she hooked us up. She set us up with Terry and with Diane, and we went from there. And so we have the Poker League of Nations ladies event. Well, it's the Battle of Malta ladies event, powered by Poker League of Nations.
Okay.
And we have sponsored the event, as well as a Tiffany Sterling silver bracelet for the winner.
Ooh, wow.
But the key is that we've also brought players from different areas of the world, including several from the U.S. We have Spain, Austria,
Switzerland, Germany.
Yes.
Israel, I saw too.
Yes, Israel. So we, even in a short period of time of planning, we were able to mobilize a number of our ambassadors and ladies to come. So we're hoping to carry this on next year and
All right.
future years. And if we have the ability to plan ahead, just imagine how many more we can bring. And maybe we can add a couple more events that will entice the ladies from the USA and their partners to come also, because their partners can come and play in the main event and play all the other side events. So it's not only about
If
bringing
not
the
that,
ladies.
they can go to the beach. They can
That's
do
right. Go
everything.
chill, see the beautiful ruins. I mean, it's a historic island. So.
Valletta's amazing. If
Right.
you haven't been, the capital of Malta. It's really worth it.
And
That's
I
a
love
pro
history
snip, everybody.
and architecture.
And the Caravaggio painting is my favorite in the
You've been,
cathedral.
yeah.
She loves that.
Amazing, yeah.
So we're just so pleased to be here and really happy to have MPM involved and our girl here. She's
Who
gonna come
maybe
to
will
the
now play the ladies event. Are you going to
Get
play,
ready,
Laura?
girl. Get ready.
There is a nice added top prize there, so why not?
Do you know what?
Right?
I think the only result I have on my Hendon mob is from a ladies event. So
Why not make it two?
Go for two. What ladies event is it?
it was in Tallinn actually.
Okay, so you have get a second flag on there.
I know.
Maureen has a lot of flags. How many? She's one of the leaders, actually.
Yeah, I think number 3 at the moment for the Hendemouth Flag Hunter for 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, but the gentleman in first place, he went off the chart with 18 or 19, and
How many do you have now?
9.
9.
I think
But
Kite,
you're the top
I
woman.
think Kite has more than 9 too.
Yeah,
I know he's a
yeah.
friend of mine.
Yeah, I think she's the top woman, though.
Yeah,
so
I'm the top.
Yeah, that's good. That's,
there it is. And the
And
top,
9 is
and the
impressive.
top
That's,
Swedish lady.
Yeah,
hard to
well,
do.
that's a lot.
To us, Switzerland, Swedish. I failed geography.
Oh, my flag's hiding on that side. So this was our jersey from the WSOP that was actually designed by our member Jacqueline Britton. So we have all the countries represented and then our nicknames on the back.
I was eyeballing them, and
Yes, and we have actually some gentlemen who support, who
Yeah.
have bought patches, hats, we have card protectors.
I know
But
even Diane's got a broken arm and on her card.
yes, and she has patches. Right, she's got patches on there. But we really stand out in a crowd, and sort of it's also another
really
aspect
nice.
of community, because women are, they enjoy fashion. So we sort of chose the red because it's outstanding. And when you see all of these PLON jerseys in the field, it's really awesome to see all these ladies in the field.
Yeah, it's nice.
and I think people can purchase them too, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so you can help support the group by purchasing
By
some
purchasing,
apparel.
exactly. We have our own storefront on Teespring.
Yes.
Very nice.
Thank
Well,
you.
I know you need to get back. You probably have tons of ladies now waiting for you upstairs.
Waiting in
so
line.
I've monopolized your time.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for joining us. Once again, we have Maureen, we have Linda, and now we have maybe the next champion, Laura, with us.
It's been a while since I played it.
I can give you a few pointers.
We'll do a little quick coach.
Maybe you could be the air hockey champion. I don't know. Maybe.
You guys need to see this room as well because it's
Yes.
got
Yeah,
so much
pan
to
the
do in
room.
there.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, MPN, for having us on. The lounge is really beautiful.
And I'll be keeping
super
my
comfy.
left eye on your event and my right eye on the main event
Okay,
at the same
brilliant.
time. So
Thanks a lot.
here's to a
Thanks,
successful
bye.
event, and thank you once again. Bye bye.